It doesn't solve all the problems, even if we win. There will still be some gerrymandering, but we will be able to limit the worst cases of it, right? We'll be able to limit the reach. So maybe if they get 52% of the vote, instead of getting 65% of the seats, they'll get 59% of the seats, right? Maybe if if the Democrats get 52% of the vote, we'll get 50% of the seats, right? I mean, the idea is to lop off the worst cases. But in order for that to happen, candidates on both sides, what we want to get to, remember the purple and green chart, we want the elections to matter. We want shoe leather and hard work and actually going out and asking for votes to be the thing that matters. Parties still need to find elections and promote an agenda and raise money and win elections. If they don't do that, none of this will matter, right? Because that's the work that's got to get done. We won't get totally fair maps, but we will get fairer maps, right? Not fair maps, but fairer maps. The Fairer Elections Project didn't sound very good, so we called it the Fair Elections Project. We want you, however, to be involved. This is, I think, my last slide or my next last slide. When people hear about legal cases, they say, that's great, I'm really interested, I'm reading the news, I'm listening to your presentation, now I'm going to move on with my life. Because the lawyers are the ones fighting it out, right? But in this case, we're actually trying to build a grassroots movement of people who care about fair elections. And we want that movement to be Republicans and Democrats and independents, not just partisans. So we're partnering all over the country with people, and we want the legislature to draw the maps using an open, transparent process. We want there to be public hearings, and we want the public to put pressure on even these legislators to call for that. We want to pass a bill to make the process independent. We're fighting for that. We want to hold, even conservative Republicans who like the policy that this legislature and this governor have put forward are offended by the massive amounts of money that they're spending to defend a rigged system. In fact, there's a paper, the Beloit Daily News. The Beloit Daily News has got to be the most conservative newspaper in the state. It's owned by a guy who's a right-wing activist. I'm sure he's a nice guy, I don't know. He has spent editorial after editorial after editorial excoriating the legislature, excoriating the governor, excoriating the attorney general, people he supported politically on policy issues for spending taxpayer money to defend these rigged maps. We want to hold them accountable for that. And we are trying to get counties all over the state to pass resolutions. We have gotten 30 out of 72 counties in Wisconsin now to pass a resolution calling on the state to make the process independent and nonpartisan. A majority of those counties, 2/3 of those counties, voted for Trump. The average margin that this resolution is passing by in these county boards is 2-1. And that means there's lots of local conservatives in Wisconsin who are supporting the idea of nonpartisan redistricting. There was a resolution this weekend at the Wisconsin Counties Association. 56 counties voted to make the process nonpartisan. And I guarantee you a majority of the people who voted for it are conservatives. So we're trying to show grassroots reports everywhere, grassroots support everywhere. And we need your help because we're fighting not just the legal battle, right, and the public relations battle in the media, but we're trying to organize the grassroots, working with Grassroots North Shore and Citizen Action, cooperatives, and Organizing for America and Common Cause, and the Wisconsin Democracy Campaign, and the ACLU, and One Wisconsin Institute. All these organizations and many more are working together, the League of Women Voters, to try to make this process fair. And so we want you to support the Fair Elections Project and support those organizations. So that's my presentation. Thanks so much.